are you doing today? The video is going to be to practice and answer the unit review of language on pages 99 and 100. For that, I am going to be following the instructions one by one with you. We are on page number 99 of your book, and it is the unit review of language. Remember that it is necessary to read all of the instructions in order to complete the activities, but a friendly reminder is that the abbreviations, the imperative sentences, and the subject-verb agreement are not going to be necessary to complete it in this activity. Why? Not because they are not important, but from the beginning of the book, I told you that we were not going to cover those topics, okay? Let's listen to the instructions. In the first one, the plurals. Choose the correct plural from the form to complete the sentences. Select one of these according to the rules. If you have any questions, you can go back to the page. On page number 72 of your language book, you can see that the plurals have a chart. They have rules. Check the exercise, and according to the rules, you can select the correct answer. Second exercise, the possessive pronouns. Choose a pronoun from the word bank to complete the sentences. On page number 74, we saw the possessive pronouns. They are mine, hers, his, its, ours, yours, and theirs. And we use a possessive pronoun when we don't want to write the entire subject of a sentence again. Exercise 4. Write a sentence about an object or person in your classroom using the following prepositions of place and direction. In this case, please do it of a person or object in your house. On page number 86, we can see the prepositions of place and directions. They are between and across, to the left and to the right, to the north, south, east, west, and in front of and behind. On exercise 5 of direct and indirect objects, you must underline the direct object and circle the indirect object. Remember that the direct object of a sentence is the person, place, animal, or thing that the subject is acting on, and it answers the questions who or what. In this case, my family eats pizza. My family eats what? Pizza is the direct object. The indirect object of a sentence is the person, place, animal, or thing that the direct object acts upon, or that the direct object is for. The indirect object answers the questions to whom, or for whom, or for what. In this case, I paid the money for his services. I paid what? The money is the direct object. I paid my tutor the money for his services. I paid to whom, or to whom did I pay the money? My tutor, in this case, is the indirect object. So how would you answer this exercise? Our teacher showed us the instructions for the paper. The question that I will ask you, first, analyze where is the verb. So in this case, the verb is show. Show to whom? Us. Us is the indirect object. Showed us what? The instructions for the paper. The instructions for the paper is the direct object. Okay? If you read it again, you are going to understand why. My mother bought me a new shirt at the store. My mother bought who? My mother bought me. Me is the indirect object. And what did she buy? A new shirt. Okay, so a new shirt is the direct object. Remember that the time order words are the words that help you to put order to the stories. If you want to remember which words are these, you can go to the page number 80. On the exercise 10, you are going to add an appropriate tag question. Write it on the line. Remember, when the question is in the negative form, you are going to write it in the affirmative form. And if it is in the affirmative form, you are going to write it in the negative form. Will versus going to corresponds to the future. If you have any questions, you can open your book from the page number 91 to the page number 98. Fill in the blank with either will or going to. Remember, the difference between will and going to is that for one, we have evidence and it's almost sure 100% that it's going to happen. There, we use going to. But when we don't have an evidence and it is not necessary to happen right now or a little in the future, we use will. And the last one is just to complete with the future tense. And here it's asking you to rewrite the sentences, but in this case with the simple future, future perfect, and future progressive. If you want to see the differences, go to the pages. Page 91, 92, and 93. I know that this video was very long, but with this, we're done with language. Woohoo! See you in the next video. Bye-bye.